Instructional design as a career. Instructional design is a field of growing importance. There is a renewed focus on teaching and learning and effective instruction in both K-12 and higher education. The introduction of the Common Core into the K-12 curriculum has prompted administrators and teachers to examine and redesign their teaching practices in order to meet these new standards. It has also brought a critical eye to the question of how we can measure student learning and the effectiveness of teachers' instruction. In higher education, similar national standards are being explored, and the expansion of online education has prompted accrediting agencies to examine whether universities are meeting their stated goals. The introduction of technology into the higher education classroom has led to the creation of new modalities of course delivery, including online and blended formats. By introducing web technologies into higher education, it has forced us to re-examine the way we deliver content, engage with students, and assess learning. The fast and constant evolution of technology requires us to evaluate how it can best be incorporated into and improve our teaching, as well as our ability to connect with students. We need to understand both the technology and educational theory in order to leverage both to achieve our goals. Ask any instructional designer, "What do you do each day?" and you will likely receive a long list of varied tasks. The role of the instructional designer has been interpreted in many different ways depending on the type of institution and even varies greatly between institutions. The term instructional designer is sometimes synonymous with educational technologist, technology trainer, and the newest popular term, learning designer. Instructional designers can be found in various types of work environments. For example, you can find instructional designers working for K-12 schools and districts to help implement newer curriculum ideas, integrate technology, and measure outcomes. In higher education, instructional designers are most often found in online learning divisions and academic technology departments, where they focus on supporting faculty in improving their teaching methods and in integrating new technologies into the classroom. They also play a large role in the design, development, and deployment of online learning. Corporate instructional designers can be found developing training in multiple formats to keep staff up to date on newest releases of tools and programs, as well as developing documentation for clients. Nonprofits such as museums and libraries also employ instructional designers to help develop educational programming and provide services to the community. The role of the instructional designer can be defined in many different ways at many different institutions. Instructional designers are often asked to perform as technologists, trainers, teachers, editors, graphic designers, project managers, researchers, and writers. Because the skill set of an instructional designer is so diverse, it's important to be able to do some basic things very well, and then have a broad understanding of how to do a wide variety of other things. Picking the types of work that you love and working to develop those skills as a specialty is a great way to make yourself marketable to the types of jobs that will make you happy and keep you engaged. Despite the diversity of job descriptions for instructional designers, there are some basic core skills which every designer needs to be successful. Instructional designers need to be able to communicate clearly in multiple formats. They need strong writing skills to be able to write content and documentation, compose emails and proposals, and draft clear instructions. They need strong oral skills to enable them to communicate with their colleagues and clients, work together as a team in face-to-face and distributed environments, and to be able to create podcasts or audio guidelines for students. They also need strong visual skills to design clean and clear digital learning environments, presentations, graphics, and videos to convey their messages. Instructional designers need to be able to work well with others and collaborate on teams. They need to manage their time wisely and be able to meet deadlines. They need to be able to utilize technology, teach themselves new tools, and be able to find help and troubleshoot when needed. They also need to be able to select and evaluate different tools depending on need, and to be able to teach others how to use the tools when necessary. Finally, instructional design requires creativity and problem solving. an ability to think outside the box and to provide solutions that others may not think of. In a recent study by CNN, the job of instructional designer was ranked 75th best job in America. That's impressive for a career that many people still don't know anything about. There is a positive projection for job growth over the next 10 years, as the need for qualified individuals who understand how to design teaching and learning environments will continue to grow. The quality of life ratings were all ranked very high, showing a high level of personal satisfaction, a positive benefit to society, workplace and career flexibility, and a low stress environment.